Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. Hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. Hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. What's good, my beautiful Libras, and welcome to your general reading. Today we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch the gender, switch the roles, do what you got to do, and leave the rest. Okay, my beautiful Libra. So first we're going to start off. Oh, if any of you would like to book a personal reading, to practice anything, to become a member to the channel, or to make a donation or anything like that, to purchase anything, info is down below, okay? I did used to have my decks in the background showing, but I had to use the shelf. I had to use it for my kitchen. So when I order a new shelf, I'll put it back up behind me, okay? But yeah, anyway, my beautiful Libras, let's get a God and Goddess guidance card to start off with the reading. Beautiful Libras. This is our beautiful Libras. Nefertiti. I'm Nefertiti. I'm here to help you feel royal and beautiful. Let me beautify your life. Okay. Ooh. And then we have Harvard at the bottom of the deck, Libra. It says, I am Harvard. I am here to help you feel sexy and hypnotic. Let me make you irresistible. Okay, so for some of you, you just look like a catch, Libra. You look like a snack. People think you're delicious. They want to eat you. They want to taste you, Libra. Okay, we're just going to keep these two cards for the overall energy because it's beautiful. For some of you, you could pray to the deity Harvard or Nefertiti, okay? There could be something about ancient Egypt that's very significant to you. Okay, but this is gorgeous. They're around to let you know that you're sexy and you're hypnotic. And you should feel royal, regal, and beautiful. You should be presenting yourself that way. And this is how people view you and see you. And this is your life, Libra. It's about to be. So beautiful energy. Sorry, Libra. Beautiful energy. Gorgeous. Okay. Oh, no. Let's start off with a positive affirmation, too. You know, we want to be positive here. Who is that? Sorry, 1 second, guys. All right, so positive affirmation for my beautiful Libras. We have I am wild and free. Gorgeous energy, okay? 0303, as I said that, you could be seeing the number 33. You could be 33 years old, okay? But with the I am wild and free, this is saying that you can just let loose, Libra. You're free. You don't have any attachments to anything, to people, like any negative attachments. So for some of you, if you've been worried or you've been anxious about something or making a move or just living your life, because, you know, we've always got haters, we've always got people out there just trying to get to us, not leave us alone. It's saying be wild, be free, be you, Libra, okay? Also, your wild and free nature may be very attractive to somebody, okay? You could have like a feisty side to you that somebody finds very sexy. Okay, or you live by your own rules, but it's saying I am wild and free. That's what you need to affirm, okay? So maybe someone is trying to make you feel like you're trapped or you're restricted in some type of way. Yes, I know I'm not. I am wild and free, okay? I just heard, I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. When I first was recording this, like when I first turned the camera on, I heard Bob Marley, every little thing is going to be all right, playing outside. So that was confirmation, like, you don't have to worry about anything. It's going to be okay, Libra. Okay. We have, I am a team player. So you have people here that are around you that want to help you, that want to support you. Okay. You could be working as part of a team. Okay. Maybe this is at work. I'm just getting you have spiritual warriors and soldiers around you. But I definitely feel like I just heard hidden helpers as well. Somebody wants to be a part of your team, Libra, because they feel like you're on the winning side. And then we have, I embrace my culture and uniqueness that wanted to come out. So yeah, embrace the fact that you're unique. That's what gets you seen, noticed, respected, also hated on as well, because people don't like different, they don't like change, but you're not here to replicate what's already been done. And then we have I am confident at the bottom of the deck. So be confident within yourself, within your gifts, within your talents, my beautiful Libra. So this is what the divine wants you to affirm, okay? I was going to read those individually, but they said no. That was just a little message for you guys, okay? So let's get into the reading, my beautiful Libras. So yeah, the overall energy is Hava and Nefertiti. So gorgeous. So I'm getting a lot of like sex appeal, a lot of luxury. You could be getting yourself beautiful things. I'm also getting that you're going to be getting a lot of compliments on the things that you are wearing, or your home, or your swag, I just heard. Okay, so gorgeous. I'm seeing something about a lot of jewelry as well, okay? You're adorning yourself, so that's beautiful, Libra. Or you should be. Okay, so we have the baby hairs. It says inner child, kindness, and imagination. Okay, so yeah, someone's going to be very sweet to you, Libra. I feel like your inner child is activated right now. So you could be in a very imaginative and creative mood. Okay, you could be finding that everybody's like being really sweet to you. This is kind of like my 6 of Cups card. So people are doing things out of the kindness of their heart, or this is you. Okay, so this is beautiful energy, Libra. And then we have the thick and healthy. It says good news, good health, and expansion at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of good news. You could also be worrying about health, or your health or somebody else's, but you're going to be getting good news in regards to that. So that's gorgeous energy. Then we have the shrinkage. It says before and after, two sides of the same coin, and something is not what it seems. So there's a significant difference. It's the same thing, the same person, the same hair, but you know, once you stretch it out, you'd never believe that this little path had all of this. So I'm getting something about someone didn't expect something from you. They didn't expect you to have a lot of knowledge, or they didn't expect you to have a lot of creativity, or somebody didn't expect you to be so kind. Or it's almost like someone saying like, how can somebody be someone who's so sexy or so attractive be so sweet? We do exist. 0707, just as I said that, okay? Just as I said the sexy thing as well. I didn't even see this card, darling. It says feisty, sexy, and passionate. I just said that. Someone is thinking, you know, you have two sides to you, Libra, and someone likes that. You're kind, you're alluring, you're everything. You're a unicorn. We have the tribal, darling. It says tradition, ceremony, and culture. Could be something about your culture, okay, that you are embracing. Because yeah, we did see I embrace my culture and uniqueness. So I feel like your ancestors want you to embrace something about them, Libra. Don't like let this westernized culture kind of take you away from your roots and your values and your traditions. You could also be creating your own traditions, okay? You're just not a part of like society's norms or values. You have your own values, your own ways of doing things, okay? And that's beautiful. This could be something that you're teaching other people as well. We have the twist. It says entanglements, a twist and turn of events, and confusion. So there's a twist and turn of events, but I feel like it's a positive thing. Looking at your overall energy, somebody could be confused as to like how or why you're doing something, you're getting something, you're in a certain energy. Do you know what I mean? Let them stay confused. But I don't really feel like that. I just feel like I'm getting the tables are turning in a good way, Libra. Okay, what is the baby hairs, please? Okay, we have the muse of history, past events, discovery, documents, artifacts, remains, nostalgia, and ancestors. So I just mentioned your ancestors. It could be something that you're discovering about yourself that happened to you when like you was a baby. Okay, I don't think like it's a bad thing. Maybe you are doing some type of ancestral DNA test as well, and you're finding out some interesting things about your bloodline, okay? Maybe you had things in you that you didn't know that you had in you, okay? You could also be healing your bloodline as well. So you're healing your inner child, which is helping to heal past generations before you. So that's really beautiful, Libra. There could be somebody from the past also as well that's very nostalgic over you. Could have been someone that like you was maybe childhood friends with. Maybe you grew up with this person. This could be someone who like raised you as a baby, okay? It doesn't have to be like a love interest. It's almost like someone is discovering you now and they're just like, wow, look how you've grown up into like, you know, a beautiful individual, okay? What is the shrinkage, please? Oh, here we go, darling. Here we motherfucking go. Masu Karoni, goddess of chaos, strife, mayhem, revenge, trickster, danger, wind, leopard. And then we have the energy vampire at the bottom of the deck, which reads draining, feeding, soulless manipulation, toxic, depletion, and addictive. So there's somebody that's upset because they can see that you've transformed, or like I said, they didn't know that you had two different sides to you, or you had two different plans, or somebody's just a bit, they're like amazed by you and it really annoys them. Okay? This is somebody, this is like an energy vampire who you have disconnected from. They're mad because they can't feed on your energy anymore. So this could be this past person. They're just going free. Yeah, because you're free. Because we had that I am free. And it's interesting because it's in the row that the card... Actually, was it? Did I put I am free there? I don't remember. But you're wild and you're free, Libra. And someone is upset. It's like someone's mad at you for freeing yourself from them. But they weren't a good person. So... And then we have the crown chakra, which says, I know divinity, source, spiritual connection, higher consciousness, self-knowledge, and thought. So your ancestors are connecting with you, okay, through your crown chakra. You are very connected to source, okay. You have a higher level of thinking, so you don't think like everybody else. You're also very in tune. This could be why people are upset as well, because it's like even if someone is planning to do something to you, or it's like you already see it coming, you already know. So that's annoying because people can't get away with doing shit to you because you know it's happening, or you can read them, or you know people's ill intentions. So you're careful about who you're around, who you spend time with. Okay, yeah, at the bottom, suffering, distress, catastrophe, downfall, and drama. I feel like that's somebody going through it. But at the top here we have Anuket, goddess of the Nile River, cleanse, purify, water, refresh, soak, dilute, and sanitize. You're sanitizing your energy as well as your area. You're releasing and you're purifying yourself. So somebody could have wanted to get you twisted up and tangled up in something. You've untangled yourself out of this toxic web, and somebody here is not happy about this, okay? I also feel like someone feels like they should have been kinder and sweeter to you because you're actually a kind person. This could be someone like actually discovering that you're an innocent, kind, loving person. It's like, I was trying to plot on this person, or I was telling everybody, or telling myself, or convincing myself that this person was bad or someone to be worried about, when really that was me. Like, so somebody could have been projecting on you as motherfucking usual, Libra. It's like somebody wants you to be the bad guy so much, but you're not. You're absolutely divine. You've got divinity like within your roots. You are a descendant of some type of deity or something. Someone is really mad about that. Okay? Whoever this agent of chaos is. Cha. You know what? Let's pull these cards too. Interesting, I just saw your energy come out. I saw my art. That just wanted to, so that could be very significant. Just wanted to come out there. Muse of history, please. Please clarify that. Yeah, boundaries. You see how she's kicking away? I don't know if that's a panther in the back. It's a shadow of some type of animal. Okay. Could be, I just heard panther, like a black panther, but you put up boundaries. You could have put up boundaries from people from the past. Okay, family, anybody. People that just didn't do you right, Libra. You're kicking them away out of your life. This could also be why somebody's upset, because you have firm boundaries that they can't cross. Okay. Inner peace. Yep, exactly. On top of Masu Karoni, the goddess of chaos. So you have some form of inner peace. So somebody's upset because you're peaceful and they are not. Like, your peace upsets someone. I don't understand how or why. Yeah, because you're living your best life, Libra. You could have been in a period of chaos as well, and you've released yourself, and now you're, you know, maybe you're looking at something from a different perspective, so it's helping you to be able to like deal with the situation. And then, yeah, we have protection / independence. You're very protected, Libra, especially from the higher ups. You could work with the deity Durga, Tara, or Artemis. Is that how you say her name? Artemis, Greek goddess. Like somebody here or something, there's like something that's protecting you from negative energies, because like I said, you have diluted yourself. You've cleansed yourself. You've got rid of something. May need to be diluted. You may have to add water to something. Someone doesn't have access to your energy anymore, ever. Yeah, here you are again. My art is at the bottom of the deck. It says integrity / responsibility. You're somebody that walks with integrity, Libra. You always do the right thing. Your heart is as light as a feather. Somebody's upset about that because I feel like someone wishes or was hoping that you was like a dark, negative person, and really it's them, and you've released yourself from this person, and you're so irresistible right now, Libra. You're getting everything that you want, okay, and then some, and it is that's what it is, okay? Somebody didn't do the right thing, or they didn't do you right, or maybe somebody like owes you something here. Somebody needs to take responsibility for some kind of action. I just heard protective services as well, child services. So for some of you, I mean, I'm not going to dig too deep into that, but you already know. This could be somebody who's like had either protective services called upon them to do with some type of child, or this is someone you need to stay away from because they don't. This could be your inner child needing to be protected from them, or somebody actually needing to be protected. You need to protect, if you have children, protect your children from this person is all I have to say, okay? Okay, let's move on from that, Libra. Oh, God, I swear. Divine. The divine always shows up. Look who this is, Libra. Divine Feminine, aka the Empress, the first card that wanted to come out. This is who you truly are. Somebody who operates from a high vibration, okay? Someone who is all the queens in one. If you're a man or a woman watching this, it doesn't matter. This could be an energy, but this is saying that you are truly in your energy right now. So anyone who's trying to say anything about you, Libra, trying to project onto you, Libra, that's all it is a projection. You are exactly who the fuck you say you are. And if I have to say in every single reading, that's what me have to say. Because it's like there's a dumb deaf bitch in the back that is not really hearing. You are fine. You are divine and most certainly aligned, Libra. Gorgeous energy. Coming out looking absolutely beautiful, handsome. Yeah, somebody may want to apologize because I also feel like someone could be going through a lot of chaos in their life because it's something that they did to you, but you've got boundaries. You're protecting yourself from this person. You're also getting your past self back. So for some of you, you could be getting like restoring your youthful energy. So maybe you kind of feel like you was aging and you're not used to that because you know, the Empress always looks like 10 years younger than she is or he is. So you could be someone that looks younger. Everyone thinks that you're younger, but it's like maybe you was put through a lot of stress and it was aging you, or you just felt like you wasn't, like you was losing your beauty. It's being restored, Libra. Or maybe this could have been some type of energy cloak that someone was putting over you. So every time you look at yourself, you don't see what other people see. So you could actually be seeing the beauty within yourself, okay? Again, but this is gorgeous. You're a beautiful person, Libra. You stand with integrity. You take responsibility for your actions as well. You also make sensible decisions so that you don't have to keep reliving dumb shit, because you don't do dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? You have logic and sense and discernment. So someone's trying to get you entangled up in something, like, no. You are who you are. The Empress is the first card that come out. Could also be dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus placements, or another Libra. That's you. Taurus is here. We have the Seven of Wealth. So in the traditional Seven of Pentacles card, it's like this guy kind of just like this. Like he's kind of looking at his crop, but it's almost like he's bored of waiting. But she's not bored. She's basking in the energy. She's reaping what she's sowing. She understands that it's not ready to pick yet, but she doesn't mind the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, okay? But whatever you have sown, beautiful Libras, it looks gorgeous. You know, you're patient. You're going in harmony with the universe, okay, with nature. Nature is not something to be rushed. So I feel like you haven't rushed something, Libra. You're taking your time with something. You're taking your time with yourself. You're developing beautifully. Something is really blossoming. I'm hearing something's going to happen in the next 7 months. Okay, maybe your life is going to change, or something about Taurus season. Okay, Taurus season is very significant. But yeah, somebody's upset here because when they're looking at you, you're in a beautiful garden. Like I said, someone didn't know that you had it like that, or someone didn't think that you were going to get to this level, or somebody just kind of, I feel like somebody misjudged you, or they misjudged the situation. So they just don't understand like what's really going on. So this is somebody's energy and this is your energy, Libra. I feel like someone is upset because they can't disrupt your peace. And anytime they try to do anything, whether it's physical, energetic, or whatever, like, they just get met with this energy, just this arrow. Like, it's almost like your ancestors are out here waiting with their bow and arrow, like, yeah, okay, whoever's coming for the Libra, we got you, we're on guard. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you're in a beautiful energy, you're in your Empress energy, you know, you're flourishing. This is a card of flourishing. She's in her beautiful garden, enjoying the fruits of her labor. All of these flowers she planted herself. There's value in these coins. Can you see the coins in the flowers? And maybe it was something that was taking a long time to grow, you know, or you had something hidden. Like I said, someone didn't know that you had all of this going on. Okay, and it's like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, because when you plant the seeds, nobody knows what seeds it is. They don't know how the seeds are going to bloom. You don't know. You just saw me plant something in the soil. You have no idea what the fuck it is. Now they've seen it. They're like, oh my God, I didn't know Libra had it like that. Well, yeah. I'm getting a lot of wealth and abundance coming towards you, Libra. Yeah, the seer. You can read somebody like a book, Libra. You're very in tune, very intuitive. So I feel like this is the main reason why people are really angry with you, just because they can't cloak themselves. You know, and like, you see someone for who they truly are, or people for who they truly are. And when they see you, this is what they see. So it's just hard to kind of talk shit. It's like, the Libra is exactly who the Libra said the Libra is, darling. Yeah, you have a lot of self-love and you're getting exactly what you want with the Nine of Cups. Beautiful energy, Libra. And highly intuitive here. You lead by your own intuition. But because you're on a high vibration, your intuition is not going to lead you astray. People who, they can be very intuitive, but they're on a low vibration, they confuse their intuition with what is actually paranoia. Okay, the devil speaking in their ear. Because you're on a high vibration, you can listen to your mind, listen to your emotions, and listen to what it's telling you, and be correct about it. Okay, yeah, but somebody else here, Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, could be dealing with Sagittarius. I'm seeing Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus heavy, and Libra. They're very stressed, Libra. They've got a lot going on in their mind. Also, this could have been somebody trying to stress you out, but you're handling it very well. She doesn't look stressed at all. Yeah, you're getting a lot of support from the universe. I told you, because you're letting something go. Okay, you're walking away from something. A lot of Pisces energy here. Some of you could have Pisces placements. So yeah, those are the delusional signs that is always in their head if they're in a low vibration. If you're not in a low vibration, then it's, you know, it's not talking about you or them. You'll know when someone's in a low vibration because they attack. They don't listen to understand. They listen in defense, and then they attack, and then they want to upset you because you've upset them. Point proven, you're in a low vibration. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you're getting offended when you don't need to be. Okay, so please clarify the Divine Feminine. Offense is to be taken. An offense is either committed or is taken. It's not given. Just saying. So if you want to take offense, by all means, darling, please clarify the Divine Feminine, the Hierophant. Beautiful energy. I told you, strong Taurus energy here. Some of you could be operating from your second house right now. Or you could have Taurus in your 7th house. Or your 9th house. Or, yeah. Or your 12th. I just heard. A lot of Pisces energy here. Yeah, someone had to see something from a different perspective. This could be you. You could have gone through a lot of sacrifices here, Libra. There also could be someone that's feeling really guilty and very confused. They don't know what to do. This could be someone who's suffering a lot of losses. I'm getting triple Scorpio energy here. We have the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Death card with the Hanged Man. So that's Pisces, Scorpio energy, really, really heavy here. And then the King of Swords, Aquarius, and then 10 of Cups, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like somebody's experiencing a lot of loss because they didn't respect the Divine Feminine. They didn't respect you, Libra. Somebody was supposed to honor and respect you, okay? There's also something very regal about your bloodline. So when people do something to you, like something really catastrophic happens to them. But there's boundaries. You have values and different things that you've put up. It's going to take a lot for somebody to break these walls down, Libra, because I feel like that's what somebody's trying to do. This could be like an organization as well. Maybe you're a part of something and the rules and the policies have changed and somebody's trying to get into something, or somebody could be trying to hack you. I just heard something about car insurance as well. I feel like someone is trying to hack or try to do something in your name. It's not going to work. It's going to backfire. You know what someone's doing. You're just waiting for something to build up. That's what the government does. This could also be the government. The government will wait for you to build up. They see what you're doing and they wait for it to get a certain amount, or they wait for you to commit a certain amount of crimes, and then they come for you. Okay? So if something is being delayed or something like that, that's, you know, God's rejection is your protection. So don't force something. Just let something take its course. Like, let nature take its course, Libra. Just focus on being beautiful and being abundant. Okay? And being true to yourself and to others. Because whoever doesn't respect you here, doesn't show you any respect, doesn't speak about you with respect and integrity, something's going to happen to them. Okay? Yeah, the Queen of Spears, Queen of Swords. So your energy is here twice, the Empress and the Queen of Swords. So like I said, you're very honest, you're very truthful, you're very direct. I also feel like you could be communicating with someone else who's very direct, and that gives you peace of mind. Or you have peace of mind at night, or just in general, because you're honest. Like, it's like, I'm not burdened. I don't have any skeletons in my closet. I don't have a guilty conscience about anything. You're just very direct, and somebody just is I'm guessing someone's offended by that, Libra, or someone's upset because they have no choice but to respect you. Okay? Now, this could be in a job situation. Maybe you've been given a position and people are upset about that, because we do have the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, people were competing for the same role, the same position. Okay, or you could be some type of spiritual leader here. There's something that you do where you're on some type of platform and you speak the truth. Okay, and, you know, with that Goddess of Chaos there, it's like, you are the queen or the king of clarity. So somebody's confusion is not working because you're cutting through the confusion and the clarity with your sword. Someone's trying to create confusion. They can't do that around you. Like, somebody lives in that realm of confusion and illusions. You don't. So it's hard for them to exist around you, but they feel like they can't exist without you, Libra. Do you get what I'm saying? So somebody here could be like an energy vampire. They're very jealous of you, very combative. They want to argue with you, fight. They see you as competition, but you don't see yourself. It could be a Cancerian or a Pisces. It could be a water sign. Yeah, somebody who's a liar. Like, they act like with the Queen of Cups, they're all loving and shit, but with the 7 of Swords, no, they're not. They're literally trying to steal your sunshine, steal your light. You will know as well if you're a high vibration. What are your birth cards? Because, you know, as Libras, we're like, yeah, we represent justice. We represent the Empress. We represent the Queen of Swords, the 2, the 3, and the 4 of Swords in the deck. But everybody has their own birth cards, 28, as I said that. Okay, you don't need your time of birth. You just need your birth. Like, the date and the day. And you will find what tarot cards are assigned to you. So, like, if I find out that one of their tarot cards is the Devil, for example, or the Tower, I'll be very wary of that person. But that person could be someone who's always projecting onto me. And it's like, well, darling, one of my birth cards is the Sun. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Sun is the best card in the deck. So, like, you know, when you're like an energy of light, a ball of light, one of you, your birth card could be the Empress. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, someone's trying to tell you about yourself and you're just like, I'm sorry, but what are your birth cards? What are you really here to do? What's your destiny? What's your fortune looking like? What is your chart? Because when you know yourself and you know you've got beautiful energy or you've got pure energy, no one can tell you about yourself but you. Underneath that, yeah, we have the Angel of Light, clarity, exactly. Like, somebody's upset here. Like, for why? I don't know. Because you love yourself. They're trying to look over and steal something from you. But, you know, you're the sunshine. So, yeah, like, somebody needs your energy in order to survive the sun. Without the sun, things don't grow, darling. So, you know, just saying, Libra. This is why I'm always talking about, like, getting to know yourself and understanding yourself. your life path. Some people, they don't know what of time they were born, so it makes it, you can still find out your chart, but it's not accurate. Like, you won't know what someone's rising sign is, for example, and the degrees won't be accurate. But you can, you know, figure out most of the things that you need to know. Okay, or you can look at what your psychic number is, what your life path number is, you know, what your birth cards are also. That would really help you. You need to understand yourself as an individual and not so much other people. There's a lot of people that want to understand you, that they want to study you when they need to be studying themselves. But it's because when they look at themselves, this is what they see. They don't like that. It's like somebody wants to swap destinies with you. You can't do that. Like, I already know what my destiny is. I already know my chart. So I ain't interested in swapping with anybody else, darling. I'm happy with what the divine gave me. Like, you know what I mean? Just facts. All right, darling. What else is coming towards my beautiful Libras? And then we have Judgment. That's the fuck right. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, Libra. So you're a whistleblower. You're here to speak the truth. You are also following and answering your calling. Okay, you're also feeling resurrected. You're coming out feeling brand new, Libra. But you know why you're getting what you want? Because you've been doing what you need to do. Not necessarily what you want, because sometimes our wants and our needs are two different things. You're following your calling. Whatever the divine says is what you're adhering to with the Hierophant here. You have a lot of respect for your ancestors, for your culture, for the deities, for the higher power. Okay? And so you're being blessed or being rewarded. Just period. I'm getting something about protective services as well. Somebody could be calling somebody, or I don't know, Libra. It's like you get this intuitive, you feel like something or someone needs to be protected. So I feel like you're going to like take something into your own hands to make sure that you can protect somebody. Okay. Maybe you need to speak to someone. I'm hearing someone like a social worker or something. That's just really random, but I'm just getting that. With the Judgment card, somebody also may want a second chance with you as well, but you cut them off with the Queen of Swords. It's like, nah, you're not respectful. It's like somebody now wants to come back and be respectful, but it's because they feel like they have to, not because they want to. That's the difference. But I feel like you are here. Part of your role on this earth is to judge, to place judgment on those who need it, to call shit out, to speak your truth. I mean, with the Queen of Swords and the Judgment and the Hierophant, you're very well respected for the things that you say, because everything you say is on fucking point. It's true, it's accurate, it's raw, it's real, it's authentic. You're not here to lie to people. I don't want to lie to you. The truth is not always pretty, darling, but you know, at least it's the truth. At least you know what the fuck is going on. You know, you don't live in a realm of delusion. Like, period. Then we have the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Domestic bliss, happiness. Your foundation at home is fine. Somebody else could be very stressed out in their home. You're not. Yeah, I know you ain't, because underneath that we have the Ace of Swords. That's your energy. Okay. I'm also seeing you signing a contract when it comes to some type of home or property. Okay. Maybe you're getting a new lease or something like that. Something about a tenancy here. This could also be somebody wanting another chance to come back into your home, but they're not welcome ever, 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 ever. Okay, but I just see that you're out here talking facts, living in facts, living in beauty. Beautiful energy, stability, feeling safe and secure. Yeah, you feel safe, Libra. Or there's somebody around you that makes you feel very safe. We're just going to keep that. You're just focusing on your stability. You have a stable mind, a stable home, a stable foundation. You're putting up roots. You're solidifying things. This is beautiful. I feel like somebody else is stressed out. It could be a Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius. We have Aries. Taurus, heavy. Your energy here is heavy. Pisces and Scorpio, okay? But these could be any signs. This could just be the embodiment of these signs. Please do not get attached, okay? Arcane, Libra. It says not all needs to be revealed. Keep them wanting more. Yeah. So like I said, somebody thought something of you, or somebody could have misjudged you with the Judgment card. They thought that you didn't have it going on, or that you didn't have investments, or I don't know what the fuck somebody thought, but they thought wrong because you don't show everything. So you could be someone where you don't display everything that you're doing, so people think that you're not doing anything. Just because I'm not telling you shit doesn't mean shit's not going on. I mean, that's just dumb. So we live in a world where people are always trying to prove things to everyone. Oh, look, I went to this place. I went to this concert. I went here. I went there. Nobody gives a fuck what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? It's people use that as a way to get likes and views. You don't have to do none of that, Libra. You're just like, this is who I am, but don't worry about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? If you are someone that's like that, the divine is saying to protect your energy, protect your goals. Don't let nobody see what you're doing, how you're getting your money, who you're dating. It's not for them business. Our, you know. And you deserve to be spoiled, indulge, beautiful energy. And this is a card of indulgence. So you're loving up on yourself, Libra. You deserve to be spoiled. The divine is spoiling you. This could be somebody who wants to spoil you as well. Okay? You're living in a life of luxury, or you will be. And luxury can mean different things to different people. We have partnership at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. It says teamwork makes the dream work. Gorgeous. And one of your affirmations was, I am a team player. So yeah, as long as people have been working as part of a team with you, Libra, I feel like they're going to have a beautiful life because you represent abundance and creativity. So your energy helps other people to grow. But if people are using your energy, trying to connect with you just to get your energy, it's not going to work out well for them. They may get successful for a little hot minute. You're just like, oh, after bitch is talking to me, all of a sudden her numbers are going up. But prior to that, she was on the same number for, like, do you know what I mean? When you realize what your energy does to people and you realize that you are people's personal genies, you will know who to mix with and who not to mix with because your energy is not going to be a part of somebody else's success. They have to work hard same way you did, Libra. And if things are not moving for them, maybe it's not their pathway. Maybe it's something that they're not supposed to be doing. Maybe they're out here trying to do things to compete with people. You're not here doing that, okay? But I'm seeing that teamwork makes the dream work. So somebody does want to be a part of your team, but does this person have integrity? And like I said, if you do have a partnership or you've got something going on that's an honest and true connection, you don't need to share it or tell it to nobody. Let people think whatever the fuck they want to think. You're not out here to prove nothing to nobody. Okay? But you will be successful. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And like I said, you're very attractive at this time. All eyes are on you, Libra. But for some of you, you could be in a partnership right now, or it could be a business partnership, a romantic partnership. It could just be a partnership that you have created with the divine. Okay, I'm seeing somebody here like prays a lot. They take their spirituality and everything very seriously. Gorgeous. You're so irresistible at this time. And you know, like I said, you're here to have a beautiful life. So live in that beauty, Libra. All right. So what does 37, as I said that, somebody could be 37 years old. What does Libra need to know right now, please? Let's know it all. Play the fool to the fool who thinks they're fooling you. We already spoke about that the other day. Someone feels like you're an idiot, Libra. They think that you're naive, Libra. Okay, keep thinking that, darling. You look good. I told you, Libra, you look good, Libra. Yes. You look good. You look good, Libra. And you need to mind your business. Exactly. I just said that. So be careful of what you are posting. Don't post shit. Don't prove nothing to no one. If you're going on holiday, don't post nothing until you get back type energy. You know, if you go somewhere, don't post nothing until you left that place. Or don't show nothing to nobody. And these people, they need to mind their business because when they keep looking over at your garden, they see it's flourishing. Yeah, the autumn has come, darling, and yet the sunflowers are still remaining in the garden, darling. Okay. Winter is coming and yet there's still the sunflowers. It's still surviving. That actually happened to me one time when I was growing sunflowers in my pot on my landing, and it was snowing and everything, and there was this one little sunflower that it didn't die. It survived the entire fucking winter. It was crazy. And I was like, oh my goodness. But anyway, so yeah, you could have like magical powers, Libra. But you look good, and get through it and get over it. Yeah, you've gone through something, Libra. You're now being reborn, resurrected, reconnected with oneself. You are protective. You're very independent. Somebody else needs to get through shit and get over shit too. I also feel like somebody wants you to get over something that they did to you. So I'll get over, Libra. It was back then, or is this that? Like, nah, I don't trust you. You can't be back in my energy. It is what it is. You're not necessarily holding a grudge. You're just like someone just can't be in your energy. Period. Somebody wants to partner up with you. So I can't partner up with someone that I don't trust, especially when it comes to my business. Like, next thing you know, I'm looking at things are not tallying up right. I'm going through my accountancy and I'm seeing that, you know, next thing you know, you're stealing some shit. Like, nah. No! Someone's a thief, they're not to be trusted, Libra. And good luck is on your side. Exactly. So you don't have nothing to worry about, Libra. If you've been living in your truth, you don't have nothing to worry about. Thank you. You've gone through a lot of stuff, Libra, and you just keep getting over things. You keep loving back, pouring love back into yourself, no matter what you've been going through. And now you're at a level where you're being respected and honored, and people are seeing you for the beautiful person that you are. Even the people that don't like you are seeing it. But it's like now they want to be all up in your energy, and it's like, no. Keep that same energy from when you're trying to act like I weren't shit, or you were treating me like I weren't shit, or you were projecting your shit upon me. Okay, and then we have Oh So Lucky. Come on now, Libra. Lucky Libras. Lucky Libras. Some of you could be born on the 7th. You could have life path number 7. Maybe you were born in 77. Okay, but good luck is on your side and Oh So Lucky. And interesting, look, underneath that we have Say Sorry. And you need to put in the work. Yes, somebody wants to apologize to you, or somebody feels like they owe you an apology. Okay, and Oh So Curious. Yeah, people are all trying to get in your business, Libra. So just mind your business, Libra. Like, don't, if you got something going on in your home, like don't tell nobody nothing. And Oh So Serious wanted to just fly out by itself. So like I said before, you're someone who takes your spirituality and things very seriously. I'm just looking for my other deck. Hold on, Libra. What do I have here? No, the Divine said that's it. I'm going to pull some more cards. That 10 of Wands is irritating me, though. I feel like someone is, like, burdened and stressed with something. This could also be you having a lot to do at home, or you have a lot of responsibilities, but you're handling stuff very well. So I feel like the things that you've gone through, if it was somebody else going through what you went through, they wouldn't be able to hack it. But just well done, Libra, you know. Good luck's on your side. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're abundant. And you are blessed. And continue to keep calling shit out. We have Pisces. I told you Pisces energy is here. Number 12. Your life path number could be 12. Somebody could be born on the 12th. Okay, somebody could actually be a Pisces here. But we have Neptune, Jupiter, water, dreams, fantasy, secrets, artistry, psychic, and hypnotic. So we have the word hypnotic here twice. So you could be very dreamy, Libra. Okay, a lot of people could be fantasizing about you. But it's like when people fantasize about you, they get uncomfortable with that. They try to project. It's like, no. Like I said in your reading the other day, like, nah, you're just... The Libra's irresistible, and you're thinking about them in ways that you can't control and don't understand. That's not the Libra's problem. Yeah, with the sacral chakra, it says, I feel creativity, pleasure, sexuality, enjoyment, satisfaction, sensuality, adventure, emotion, and water. You got someone in their feelings, Libra. Some of you also could be in a partnership, like an actual marriage. Perfect person. This is someone who's going to respect you. They're honest. They're loyal to you. I'm seeing you like reading some type of vows or something. This is your calling. This is gorgeous. But anyway, darling, it is what it is. It was what it was, and it will be what it will be. This is beautiful energy. Continue to embask in your energy, which is the motherfucking Empress. Okay. Toodles.